Hey, what is up? Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm your host, DZ, the Crochet Lady, and today I'm super excited to bring you a Tunisian crochet fusion. Are you ready? All right, so super quick, the supplies: sugar wheel, cotton, yarn bee, Hobby Lobby. This is a DK weight of 3. This actually would work up really nice for like a table runner or something like that. I'm not really sure what I would make, probably a blanket or something, like I said, for the table. Okay, I use size 7 Tunisian crochet hooks. You don't have to have a Tunisian crochet hook. You can use a regular hook for this because the repeat, as you can see, is really small. You may need a stitch marker. You might need a needle to weave in your ends. Otherwise, if you are ready to get it, let's go on over and do it. You're going to need a chain of 28. Okay, so we have our chain of 28, and we're going to make 4 double crochet in the back hump of the 4th chain from the hook. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. We're going to make 4 double crochet. Okay, next we're going to skip 3 chains. So skip 1, 2, 3, and then in this chain right here, the 4th chain, you'll make a single crochet. Then you're going to skip 3 more. Skip 1, 2, 3, and then in the next chain, you're going to make 9 double crochet. Make all of your double crochet in the same chain. So 8 more. Alright, next we're going to skip the next 3 chains. So our little tiny, that one just got eaten up by some tension. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to single crochet in the next chain. We're going to skip 1, 2, 3, and then once again we're going to make 9 double crochet in the next chain. Okay, so make 8 more double crochet in this chain. And I'll see you in just a second. Alright, we're down to the last 4 chains. So we're going to skip the last 3, the first 3 to the last, and then we're going to make 5 double crochet in our end chain. Go ahead and make 4 more, and I'll see you in just 1 second. Okay, so we finished row 1, the foundation row. Next, we're going to start row 2, so let's chain 1 and then turn. Alright, we're going to single crochet in the first double crochet. So right here. Then we're going to draw up a loop in the next stitch, and we're going to keep all of our loops on the hook for 5 loops. So 1, 5. Then we're going to insert our hook into the next stitch, and we're going to yarn over and pull it through just the one. Oops, let me start that over. So insert your hook into the next stitch, and you're just basically going to slip stitch. Okay, like that. over and pull through 2 loops 5 times. Alright, so let's go over this again. Alrighty, now we're going to always have 1 loop on the hook, and we're going to grab 5 to make 6 loops on our hook. So so we've got our 6 loops, then we're going to come into the next stitch and slip stitch, just like that. Then yarn over and pull through 2 loops 5 times. You're going to repeat this 2 more times so that you have 4 rows of Tunisian crochet. Alright, let's go through it one more time, just so you guys are clear on this. And then I'm going to let you do 1 row all on your own, and then I'll see you in just a second. So we're going to do our slip stitch right here into the first bar right there. Then it's yarn over or pull through 2 5 times. Alright, so make 1 more row and I'll see you in just a second. Okay, now comes time for the bind off. So you're going to bind off each little Tunisian crochet section. So with the last loop on your hook like this, you're going to insert your hook. And then we're just going to pull through and pull through again. You want to make your bind off stitches sort of loose. Not super loose, but definitely not tight, because it makes it harder to get in for the next row, which is row 3. We're going to single crochet in the next stitch. So right here, you're going to single crochet. Then we're going to start the process over. We're going to make another square. So leave this loop on your hook, and we're going to get 5 more loops on our hook. So So we've got 2, 4, 6 loops on our hook, and then we're going to come into the next stitch and do a slip stitch. Alright, just like that. And then we're going to pull through 2 loops 5 times. Okay, so we're just going to repeat that process. Grab 5 loops on the hook, then we're going to go into the next stitch, do your slip stitch like that, and you're going to pull through 2 5 times. So go ahead and make 2 more rows, and I'll meet you guys in just a second. Okay, so just for clarity, let's do it again. So we're going to single crochet in our next stitch. We're going to pick up 5 more loops and leave them on our hook. So we have a total of 6. Then you're going to go into the next stitch, yarn over and slip stitch, just like that. And then you're going to pull continue this method. You might have to rewind it a couple times. You're going to make 4 rows, and then I'll see you guys when we are done, and we'll finish this row right there. Okay, let's do the bind off together one more time. Now from here, you may want to put a stitch marker in your top turning chain. Just so that you can place your hook in it easier in just a second. Now of course, if you're only using the vertical bar, then your stitch won't be quite as hard to, it won't be as small over here. Okay, and then we're just going to slip stitch into our top turning chain. And we are now ready for row 3. Okay, so we're going to start row 3 and we're going to chain 1, turn. So now we're looking at the back side of our Tunisian. And you're going to skip the first stitch. So skip your first stitch, single crochet into the next stitch, and in each stitch across. Depending on what loops you use will determine, like the ease in placing your hook to make your single crochets. And if you made your slip stitches tight, it's going to be harder to get in and do your single crochets for row 3. So try to ease up on the slip stitches and you should be just fine. Okay, so go ahead and single crochet all the way down over to here. And when you get over here, you're going to slip stitch in the very last stitch. Okay, so I'll see you over here, and then we'll start row 4. Okay, so we're done with row 3. I'm just going to slip stitch in my last stitch here. Okay, now we're ready for row 4. So go ahead and chain 3 and turn. And now we're going to be looking at the front of our Tunisian crochet. So we've got 1 loop on the hook, we need 4 more, so we're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, and yarn over again and pull through 2. So you're going to basically make an almost double crochet, but you're going to leave it on the hook. We're going to do 2 more. So this is the half shell. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 loops. And then we're going to chain 1. This is the eye. And go ahead and chain 3. Okay. Then we're going to single crochet in the next stitch. Then we're going to chain 3 again. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to do it 9 times. So we're going to make partial double crochets in the next 9 stitches. So go ahead and make these, leaving all of your loops on your hook. Okay, so when you have 10 loops on your hook, we're going to yarn over and pull through all 10 loops. Alright, we got all 10 loops on the hook, so we're just going to carefully yarn over and pull through all 10. Okay, chain 1 to form your eye, and then you're going to chain 3 more and single crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, and then you're going to go ahead and make 9 partial double crochets, leave them on your hook, and repeat this process once more for your shell. Okay, so we've got another shell made, so let's go ahead and yarn over and pull through all of our loops there. Chain 1, and then we're going to chain 3 more. Then we're going to single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 3. And then you're going to pick up a loop in the next 4 stitches. Not your turning chain, just the next 4 stitches. So go ahead and make your partial double crochets, leaving all your loops on the hook. Okay, so we've got 5 loops. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 5. We're going to chain 1 for the eye, and then we're going to chain 3 and turn and start row 5. Okay, so we've turned our project, and we're going to make 4 double crochet in our eye right here. This is going to be row 5 right here. Okay, so we're going to make 4 double crochet. The chain 3 counts as a double crochet. And this might seem kind of awkward at first because like you're crocheting in a little hole right there, but trust me, it's going to work out. Okay, so we need 1 more. And see, what's going to happen is, I know it looks kind of weird right now, but what's going to happen is when you get your other stitches all lined up here, then this is going to even itself out. Okay, so it won't be like all out like that like it is now. All right, so let's go on to the next step. Okay, you're going to always skip all these chains, and you're just going to come into your next single crochet and make another single crochet. So you've got 4 double crochet plus your chain 3 in your eye. Then you come over to the next single crochet, make a single crochet, and then you're going to make 9 double crochet in the eye of the next shell. Okay, so right here we're going to make 9 double crochet. So go ahead and make your 9, and I'll see you in just 1 second. So unlike the 4th row of shells where we're leaving all of the loops on our hook, on the 5th row of shells, you're just completing, you're just going to make normal double crochet, okay? So we've made our 9, and then we're going to come in to the next single crochet. Oops, make a single crochet. And then you're going to repeat this process. So go ahead and make 9 double crochet in your eye. 1 single crochet in your next single crochet, and I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so we made our last single crochet for row 5, and now we're going to need to make our end half shell. So what we're going to do, just like in the beginning of the row, is we're going to make 5 double crochet. Over here we only made 4 because the chain 3 counts as a double crochet. But towards the end, you're going to make 5 double crochet in your eye, okay? And here. So you can make your eyes tight so that when you come in to make the rest of your shell, it's a little bit tighter. But for tutorial purposes, I left it a little bit loose so you guys could actually see what's going on. So from here, all you're going to do is repeat rows 2 through 5. So after row 5, and you've done your last shell, your last half shell, go ahead and chain 1. Flip your work over. Okay. Then we're going to single crochet in the first double crochet. So single crochet in your first stitch. And then you're going to proceed just like before with row 2. You're going to drop a loop in the next 5 stitches. And then you're going to drop a loop in the next stitch, and you're going to slip stitch with that 6th hook on the row there. Okay, then you're going to pull through 2 loops 5 times. Alright, you guys, go ahead and make this as tall as you want, as long as you want, and I will meet you in just a minute and we'll finish up. Alright, I'm not really sure where you guys left off, but I left off at row 3, which is single crocheting in the top, and I've done my slip stitch over here in the last stitch. So I'm just going to chain 1 and turn my project. Oops, adjust it here, okay. And then from here, I'm just going to slip stitch in each single crochet across. Oops. Maybe. Oh, good Lord. Why? Why does this happen? Anyways, okay. Probably because I'm on camera, that's why it happens. So yeah, go ahead and do your slip stitches all the way across. And I'll see you guys right over here. Alrighty, so I'm down to my last slip stitch. Let's see if I can do it with success. Yay! Okay, so I'm just going to pull my yarn through like that. Leave enough to sew and weave in. Snip your yarn off. Finish pulling your tail through. And thread it. And really on a seam like this, all I'm going to do is just kind of like turn it over and go into these little back loops here, like that. Okay. And then just go ahead and weave it in. This is how I weave in. I'm going to show you this. I don't normally show like how I weave in, but this is how I do it. So I bring it forward and then I come back and I like it to loop like in the same direction, whoops, as the pearls. Like you can't even really see that. So that's what I like to do. And I just kind of move around until it's, you know, satisfactory. Okay. And then I just snip it off when I've got enough weaved in. Okay. Alrighty, you guys, what do you think? Make an edge, you know, if you want to experiment. I mean, obviously there's a lot going on for this edge, so I chose not to include like any type of border with this because, you know, I don't want to add another 20 minutes to the video, but I did want you guys to see how awesome this fusion is. Alright, leave me a comment. Alright, I love you guys. Peace out.